You're living a nightmare in a 3D world never before seen in a website. And you have to do whatever it takes to get out.
This was a project, it was for Doritos, which is kind of incredible when you watch it because they insisted on having no branding. You'll notice quite a few triangles in there, but that's kind of it. It's an interactive horror film, essentially.
This came from Doritos or Frito-Lay's advertising agency, and they basically had they knew they were bringing back some flavors, and it was a Halloween thing, so they wanted to do it. They brought back some flavors from that, and they had this script or idea around a haunted video store with 13 films in it, and we said, no, we don't like that, but we'll come up with something, and then we gave them this script. We have a 2-day shoot, and we know that we have to build it in from, basically from we get the brief, in 3 months this have to be out. So, it's not a very long timeline. So you have to approach it from all angles. Okay, what can we fit in, and what cool shit do we want to do now on the internet? Because that's a huge part of it, giving people firsts. They had loads of firsts, this one. So that's also something that takes off, and it's so amazing. Wow, I'm in the thing, my picture is there, the site calls me, all these things that you haven't seen before. We had a thing where, how we use 3D that we hadn't been done on a site before either. So we tried that, and then we kind of have all these parameters. We try to build a story around it. And to be honest, the story is not really that much, it's a first-person experience. We don't tell you why you're there. We don't tell you anything. You just basically wake up, and we wanted to make you feel like the person waking up. So everything is from first person. We put the sound design in that sense. You always hear yourself breathing and panting. You hear your footsteps. Everything is from your point of view. Basically, you don't know anything, which helped us also to tell this story very quickly. We can just, guide you through this different scenes and try to, scare you basically, and then you have to figure out how to get out of it. It's just a series of rooms basically where you have to figure out how to make it out alive.
It creates such a personal connection. It is, you saw just the tip of the iceberg there. The response to this was incredible.
It's hard to come up with a perfect idea that fits a brand to do such a thing, but when you do find it, it can be very successful because it feels like this is just something for me, it's entertaining, it's not trying to push a product, but in the end they kind of stays with you anyway.
You made it out, but we'll see you again in the darkness.